All right, so I want to do 10.2 number 57, which says I have the graph of y is w of x, which is invertible. So w is an invertible function. And that's above the line y is 3 plus 2x. And I'm trying to ascertain whether these are possibly true or definitely false statements. So the first statement is it possible that w of 2 is 6?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why? How do you know?
Because
What's the picture you're thinking? Did you use anything about that line? So that's a line, right?
Yeah.
Let me draw that line first. So how do you draw this line?
It's positive. Go up 3.
Okay, go to the y-intercept, so you go up 3, put a dot, and then you go
Up 2.
up 2 and over 1. So there's my line, right? So at 1, right, this is the point 1 comma 5. What's this next one at 2 comma
8? No, plus
7?
11.
Okay, and w, right, the graph of w is above that thing, right, is above the line. Where's 2 comma 6 and why do I care? Right, this thing here tells me, right, that 2 comma 6, right, input comma output pair is on the graph of w, right? But where's 2 comma 6 live? Below. So this is definitely false. Okay, how about w inverse of 5 is 0? What does that tell you about a point on the w graph?
No, 0.
It means that if you plug 5 in, you get 0.
So this tells you, right, that 5 comma 0 is on the w inverse graph, right? So what's the point on the w graph?
0.
Yeah, so this guy is on w inverse's graph. This dude is possibly on w's graph. Where's 0 comma 5 at?
Above it.
Yeah, that's right here. Right? That's above the line.
Possibly true.
This is possibly true.
Why is it possible?
Because it's not necessarily true, right? Because I could draw it. I could certainly draw a w function, right, that passes the horizontal line test that doesn't go through that thing and is above this. Like that's one, for instance. Whoa.
Hello.
Yo.
Inverse of an inverse.
Did I miss a symbol in that?
No,
No. Okay, so I didn't miss a symbol in this. Ooh. Why am I wondering if I missed a symbol?
Inverse of inverse.
Yeah, so this is a little confusing, right? Because
One is an inverse,
this
one
means
is
an
a negative
inverse
x.
function, right?
Yeah,
And the other one
going
means-
over that.
It's
It's
a
a denominator.
Yeah, that's an exponent, right? So this one means 1 over this crap, right? And this one means inverse functioning, right?
So it's 1 over an inverse function.
Yeah, so this is 1 over an inverse function's value, right? So let me untangle this by just saying, okay, I'm going to rewrite that as I've got 1 over w inverse of negative 6 is negative 2, right? That's less scary. And then I really want to know about this thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to flip both sides of this thing over. You guys with me on that? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to apply the flip both sides over function. Really, that's do this, right? I'm just doing 1 over stuff. So I'll get W inverse of negative 6 is what value?
1 over
Negative
negative.
one.
Negative 1/2.
Negative 1/2. And that tells me that the point negative 6 comma negative 1/2 is where?
It's the inverse on W.
Good, that's on W inverse's graph. And so what's the point on W's graph?
Negative 1/2, negative 6.
Negative 1/2, negative 6.
Which is below the line. So false.
Probably.
Negative 1/2 is definitely over here, right?
Yeah. And it's just going straight down.
Because negative 1 is right there. So I'm talking about some value here,
Yeah.
which is definitely way below the line. Okay, so this one cannot occur. That one's definitely false. Okay, how about this last one?
Changing W over
So the change in W over the change in X is 4 on some interval of values, right? So from negative 2 to 3, I just need that the average slope of W is 4. You guys see that? Right, this is the average slope of W. So what's the easiest thing you know of with an average slope of 4? How about what's the thing you know of where the slope is always 4?
4 over 1.
Yeah,
X.
4 over 1 times x, right? Okay, so let me look at this, and I'm doing this just ballparking, just seeing if this is even possible. I'm thinking about maybe W of x is 4x plus some constant b. You guys see that? Cool. What do I need about this thing? I just want to know if 4x plus b could possibly sit up here high enough. Why do I need it to be high enough?
Because of
So that the lines like intersect, because then there's going to be a problem.
Yeah, it needs, the graph of this thing, right, needs to stay over the top of this line. Does the graph of that one always stay over the top of this line?
No.
No, it's too damn steep, right? You guys see that? So I'd maybe have to restrict things at least.
Yeah.
But I think between -2 and 3, I could just go way up here and put a chunk of the line y as 4x plus something, and then just make it taper off on this side. And what the hell, we may as well make it really steep on that side. You guys see that? Because really my only concern was that this tail is going to hit this black line at some point, like way down here.
Yeah.
But I think I can push it up there, and then we'll have to modify the left end. So this one I think is possibly true. You guys see that? Questions, concerns, Steele? Okay.